Let's set up a photograph for tracing. First, we need to place the photograph in the scene, so File, Place. Then we browse for it and hit Place. And like many photographs, I'm noticing that the orientation of this is landscape, not portrait. So I'll set my document up accordingly. Go to File, Document Setup, and under Orientation, choose Landscape. Now we can set up our layers. Go to the Window menu and choose Layers. And right next to this little eyeball, you can toggle on and off a lock. We want to leave the lock on. This way we don't accidentally select this and move it around or place items on this layer. The purpose of this layer is only for us to refer to our picture. We'll create a new layer for our traced shapes. So click right here and choose New Layer. You can give it a name and then hit OK. This is the layer that we'll do our drawing on. Now I'm going to zoom in really close by holding Ctrl and hitting plus several times. It's important when you're tracing a photograph not to view it as a photograph. Instead, train your mind to view it as a group of shapes. I can see a shape here. I can see a shape here. And if I hold the spacebar and move my viewport around, I can see many other shapes. There's one here. There's one over here. And as you can imagine, tracing these out can be a long, tedious process, but it's great for getting practice with the pen tool. So let's get started. I'm going to use the pen tool, and I'm going to trace out the first shape. Now notice that the color is all off. How can I fix that? Well, if I go to the eyedropper tool, I can pick the color directly from the photograph. So here is the first of many shapes that I'll need in order to trace this photograph. Some people like to create additional layers and place different sections of the photograph on different layers. This way they can lock layers that they don't want to accidentally move, or they can hide layers by clicking on the eyeball, and that way they don't have to see them while they're working on other portions of the photograph. You can also toggle this on and off, which is the eyeball that corresponds with the original photograph, and this allows you to view just your vector image.